got a couple of knives and his stun gun, and came back outside to confront the Durham.
Like, why does my brother have a whole loadout?
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration.
You too, what it do, man? It is your boy Abdul up next, and I'm back with another video today, man. Yes, sirski, man. Hit the like button on this video before we even get started. A boy murdered his neighbor for a TikTok? For a TikTok? We're catching bodies for a TikTok? Our brother must think that we get a respawn button. This is like a regular show idea. This is like a Rigby and Mordecai idea, bro. This is a Jack Doherty type idea. What could possibly be your excuse, bro? What 60-second TikTok could make it make sense? I feel them, because nowadays it's like everything happens on stream. You dang near gotta outdo yourself every day. Next thing you know, somebody gonna have the first dinosaur on stream. So you ruined your life just to get banned on TikTok? What are you doing? Are you doing a life in prison speed run? You didn't even get the views on it for TikTok, bro. You're nationally known as the famous idiot. They never learn, man. Like this video before we even get started.
Latham allegedly stabbed 52-year-old Timmy Durham to death.
What? 52?
Assaulted and jumped.
Aggravated manslaughter.
This little innocent boy?
Who drives 100 miles an hour through a residential?
They always go at innocent people, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These school threats don't be slick, man. He looked like a Timothy. What game you played, bro?
Who drives 100 miles an hour through a residential neighborhood?
What are you gonna do, Karen? Single-minded goal of becoming famous on TikTok.
What?
Alright, so in today's video,
What bright guy just says this is a good TikTok idea? Of all the things you could do, what do you watch, bro? Bro's a pre-Kick streamer. This was a pre-Kick streamer before Kick was a thing. Kick would love to have you on board. An innocent elder? Never funny, bro. The people who go out in public already be low-key barely funny because sometimes they be going at the most innocent people, bro.
I'm gonna be explaining how an 18-year-old kid from Vineland, New Jersey ended up in jail for his neighbor because
Vineland.
his thirst for clout got the best of him. You know, it's a really tragic line of events and was
Lord have
completely
mercy,
avoidable.
Bro, look at his player build, man. Bro has the default one player build. He's a copy and paster.
If the right intervention was taking place, but that never happened. One small problem spiraled out of control and eventually turned into a chaotic storm that couldn't be stopped.
What's next? Golfing? How the whole reporter about to cry while stating this story? It's either she about to cry or she's off of the craziest Molly. The crazy time Molly to get your lit tight stuff.
I investigated to see what happened, and man, I seriously had to roll my eyes after reading up on the entire situation. So basically what happened was this 16-year-old kid named Zachary
16?
Latham moved into his grandparents' house on Thornhill Road in Vineland, New Jersey.
Like, bro's chilling in Vineland, New Jersey, bro. What the heck are y'all doing in Vineland? That's an interesting place to be called. What do y'all do? Do y'all get down over there in Vineland?
And quickly got into some beef with his new neighbors after Mr. Durham, the husband and father who lived next door, complained to Zach's grandparents about his alleged reckless driving once he got there. And you know how some kids are. Once they get their license, they act like they've never been in a car before and start driving around like they're in Mario Kart. But basically,
what teen? Brother, I seen what happened in those Fast and Furious movies, bro. I'm not going like that. I done seen people lose their legs and lives. Amputated. I am not with that Mario Kart stuff, bro. I'm pushing straight granny speed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pushing straight granny speed on the road. Watch out. I'm trying to get to my distance safely. 40 miles per hour. Mario Kart? The hell? I better do y'all research on people dying from that.
based on my understanding, after the talk that Mr. Durham had with Zach's grandparents ended, Zach's grandpa pulled him to the side and was like, "Hey, yo, Zach. Come over here, B. You gotta stop all that crazy driving you doing around my hood before me and the missus decide to put your on the street." And you know, basically, they forced Zach to go on over to Mr. Durham's house and apologize for driving.
Oh my God, apologize. Apologize? Your parents is kind of lame though. My brother really lives in a nice little gated community, bro. I know y'all wearing golf shorts, bro. I know it, bro. Y'all wear short shorts, bro.
Driving around the neighborhood like a crackhead that just got his license for the first time. However, based on what I've gathered after looking into the story deeper, Zach's apology was filled with nothing but lies, and soon after that, he quickly went back to his antics and continued on throughout the community with his reckless driving. Mr. Durham, now seeing that Zach really didn't care and completely dismissed what had happened earlier today as if he was a dementia patient with short-term memory loss, got really annoyed. And his impression of Zach being his new neighbor and his...
Oh my gosh, bro. Let's take a look at this dork. Look at these TikToks. Oh my god. Owning a Corvette. This was just a recipe of a school threat, chat. And pretty much, this kid right here has the full-on recipe of being a school threat. My brother takes place in the army. He casually has guns. You're 17 with a sniper. Something's off, bro. 17 with a sniper is crazy. Bro does not only have that bolt action in Fortnite at all.
Neighborhood plummeted into a deep, dark, fiery hole of hell that could never return. From that point on there, he really did not like Zach. And that is when everything started to go downhill and was the catalyst for what would one day start a bloody fight that would end up taking Mr. Durham's life. And you know, I think it's very important for me to clarify that the killing of Mr. Durham didn't just happen out of nowhere. It wasn't a random occurrence of unlucky events that led to this deadly altercation between Mr. Durham and Zach. Because what most people fail to realize is that after the initial confrontation 2 years ago, there were many more small fights, arguments, and skirmishes between Mr. Durham, his family, and Zachary Latham. Like, this thing has been boiling up for a while now.
Go ahead, get my tag.
Go.
Get my tag, Karen.
My name is not Karen, so get my name straight.
Get my tag, it's okay.
Bro wants a viral moment. Bro's clip farming. Chat, he's clip farming. This ain't clip farming. I don't know what clip farming is. He clip farming. Cause it's straight up clip farming. Go ahead and get me, Karen. Yup. Add me to the list. Bro, if I had a child at my house and this man is driving like he's on a Mario Kart, bro, I would be kind of scared for my child who's going outside too, bro. You acting like there's not people walking around in the neighborhood with their families and animals and stuff.
A45 MFA. Sir.
And after posting that clip, he went viral on TikTok. That specific clip accumulated over 3 million views on his TikTok account, and
3
the
million?
people who commented on the video were suggesting that he cut her.
Oh my god. Look at the comments! Edgar, mess with her more. Cut her ties. Bro, do you see, bro, comments? I swear, bro, they ain't never smart, bro. They just want you to have a harder life, bro. They actually told you to get yourself in more trouble, bro. They see that number go up. I bet he did it. He ain't nothing but a prostitute to the comment section. He getting pimped out.
Inside his mind, he was probably thinking that this was his time to shine and was actively thinking of new ways to his next door neighbors. You know, this Zach guy, whoever the this is a straight up, like, he's an actual, and to be honest, I would never want someone like him to be my neighbor, because like we would definitely.
If the comments told you to stick it in your booty, you gonna stick it in your booty? Is you?
He apparently also has a history of simple assault, terroristic threats, and criminal mischief on his...
Terroristic threats. They always shoot at the innocent people, never their ops. You mean to tell me he's a school threat and you think I didn't know? Kid ain't just a school threat. He's a 99 overall school threat. This man has done this before, will continue to do it. He walks in schools, everybody needs to turn their monitors up. Be careful, be nice to this boy. This man casually keeps a pump 19. He reaches in his bag, everybody run, disperse.
Face, we would arrest you.
But you won't do anything even though you saw video proof, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
For your video, that is correct.
thank you. Say what's up, TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah, say what's up.
Nah.
So my question is,
Nah, he not sitting up here talking to the ops like that. With the camera in the police face, he not that comfortable in there. No, he not. Nah, bro. Nah, you telling me my mans wouldn't have been put in the WWE RKO curb stomp by the police by then? Could I have done that, chat? Let me know. I don't think I could have. I would have got put in the craziest RKO. I would have been in a WWE submission. Could cuz got the camera in the police face punking him.
Is what do you do when you're trying to do things the right way, but there's no one around to help you and your family, especially after 2 whole years? Well, you try and take matters into your own hands. Unfortunately, though, things went sideways for Mr. Durham when he tried to do just that. Because on May 4th, being the asshole that Zach Latham was, Zach allegedly swerved his car onto the side of the road where Mr. Durham's 17-year-old son was riding his bike. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Mr. Durham had had enough and decided to finally confront Zach face to face like a
Nah, don't tell me Zach was playing GTA. He hit him off with his bike? No, Zach was playing GTA. He must really have Lester on standby. He hit him with the car for fun.
man after 2 years. And especially considering that Zach was no longer a child and was now 18, I suppose he was no longer in fear of being charged with child abuse if things turned physical. As stated here though, after Zach, basically tried to hit his son, Mr. Durham pulled his truck into the street to block Latham's truck. Catherine Durham, his wife, recording the exchange on her phone, challenged Latham over the incident involving her son. Video footage shows Latham throwing an elbow at Catherine Durham, pushing her back, knocking the phone from her hand, and speeding off toward his home. And then when Latham got to his house, his wife, because he's actually married at 18, which is weird, who was recording the scene with her phone, walked down the driveway to confront the Durham's sons as they came onto the property.
They having a whole duel? They fighting with cars, all types of shit? Hold on, bro. What type of duel is this? Can we get an explanation on why he actually tried to hit him off the bike though? Is the bike not crazy?
Because the whole family was actually involved in the situation. They went over there like a squad trying to confront Zach about, just everything that happened over the course of 2 years. Sarah Latham, Zach's wife, told the Durham sons that they had better back up because they were not going to like what was coming out of the house.
Hold up.
Obviously, she was threatening the entire family. Soon after, William Durham,
he squad wiped them?
their father and the husband arrived with his truck. Latham's public defenders say in their filing that he and his wife can be heard on the video footage clearly telling the Durhams several times to get off the property, and they are not welcome. The Durhams, their hands visibly empty, continued to approach the prosecutor.
I'ma be real. Nah, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I'm so sorry this had to happen to this man. Can we get a RIP in the chat, bro? You simply a clout chaser that seen the numbers and started going crazy.
Prosecution filing says. So now the Durhams had crossed the line from their property to Latham's grandparents' property. But here's where things took a turn for the worst. Because apparently after he got back home after speeding off earlier in the story, he actually went inside his house, got a couple of knives and his stun gun, and came back outside to confront the Durham.
Like, why does my brother have a whole loadout? Why do they keep loadouts on them? That's what throws me off. Why do y'all keep loadouts? Fortnite loadouts. My brother can switch. You facing some elderly, bro. You know he moves at turtle speed. Cuz kinda look like a chipmunk. We going from TikToks automatically straight to this?
The smoke. He wanted to get down and dirty, and things went bad. So yeah, after going back outside, he confronted the family and fired his stun gun at one of the sons. It then says William Durham then grabbed at Latham, who slashed him in the right arm with his knife before retreating in his garage. So obviously, this is exactly where things started to go really crazy. Both Mr. Durham and Zach were in the heat of the moment. Their adrenaline levels must have been through the roof, and they were in full-on battle mode. But it didn't stop there, because after that happened, apparently Mr. Durham had followed Zach toward the garage that Zach was heading to. It then says here a brief but violent melee then ensued, during which the stun gun was fired repeatedly and Latham's wife urged him to drop the knife. So yeah, you can imagine.
Bro, that bullshit, bro. They're sitting here actually having a duel, a battle off. Hear ye type shit. What is going on? They knocking off each other's shield? All of that. Our brother said he followed him. Adrenaline levels goes out the roof. Y'all quite interesting. My boy was a kinky killer.
Sarah, this 18-year-old kid's wife, was recording the whole thing. And once I reveal why she was recording this entire thing to begin with, You guys will be disgusted. Unfortunately, though, in a horrific line of events, Mr. Durham was stabbed under the armpit, puncturing his lungs in what was thought to be the fatal wound that killed him. Perry, Latham's lawyer, did not respond to requests for comment on the suggestion that his client had lured William Durham to his death in hopes of gaining social media notoriety. Because as it stands right now, their lawyers, the lawyers that represent Mr. Durham's family, they genuinely believe that the whole reason for Zach continuously trying to mess with the Durham family was to get reactions out of them so that he could then record them, post it to his TikTok, and try to become TikTok famous. And you know what? In this instance, I absolutely do believe TikTok did.
You gotta go.
What the It seems like people actually, bro, have no brain cells. My man's willing to sit in jail and drop the soap next to the booty warrior for some clout, for some views. We know it had to be the views to keep this man going. For the views, you turned into a Call of Duty deathmatch in real life. I watched these dudes melee. You know what that looks like, bro? You bludgeoned that man. That's nasty work. A bludgeoned for some clout? You didn't even live to get to see the day of that video going viral anymore, bro. You seen one number and lost it.
So in an updated report I read after recording this video, I found out that this guy, Zachary Latham, isn't even in jail because apparently the judge who is currently overseeing this case didn't think it was necessary to jail him until his next court date, which is scheduled to be in May of 2021. It says here, in denying pretrial detention, the order said,
nah, he's not even in jail? You mean to tell me my brother actually got away with a bludgeon and didn't go to jail? Chat, be real, do y'all think I could have got away with that type of scheme? And I probably would have got sent to some type of concentration camp, bro. Tell me what you think about this video, but I mainly want to give a shout out to these 4 people right here. If you didn't know, I give a shout out to 4 people at the end of every video, and just like these 4 people, you can get a shout out too. All you have to do is like this video. Let me know that you liked it in the comment section. I go through and I pick 4 people to get a shout out at the end of every video, man. Like. All of my Instagram too, man. On Google, on Gizzard, chat, on Gid.